Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Just turn on my light there. And we are doing 5 looks with one palette, and we are using the Beauty Bay Smoky palette, which looks like this. We've got 42, let's count them out, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6, yes, 42 pans in this palette. So we are going to be using, I can't say I'm not going to be using, that I'm not going to reuse colors, because I might be reusing these 2 colors right here. But I'm going to try hard not to reuse as many colors as possible in these 5 looks. So, what shades am I going to use today? I will let you know what shades I'm going to be using. Okay. Because I haven't planned out my look yet. I am just opening this up. We are going to be doing probably a more dramatic look today. Because it's Sunday, I don't have anywhere to go. But I know Monday and Tuesday, I've got work audits going on. And I've got to be a little bit more neutral look. I gotta wear a little bit more neutral looks to work. So we are going to start off with this shade, called Magnet. This shade Magnet right here. And put it right here in the middle of the lid. Oops, that's graphite. So when this goes out, it will have been way past Halloween, or a week or so past Halloween, but Halloween just happened a couple of days ago while I'm filming this. And I hope everybody had a good holiday. Okay, then we are going to go into this shade called Marble. This shade Marble here. This light shade. That light shade Marble might be one that we reuse, because it's a nice light shade. There's also Mountain, Clouds. There's a lot of nice mid-tone shades in here to use, and a lot of nice dark shades. We're just trying to find out how versatile this palette really is. And Beauty Bay has a pretty good matte formula. As far as their shimmers go, they're just okay. Now I'm going to go into this blue shade called Nightmare. Right here. This dark blue shade. I'm holding the palette because I don't have a lot of room for it on my table here. It's so big. And I just have a lot of stuff on my table. need to declutter my table again. Oh, I like that shade. I'm going back into marble. And try to blend that in. Did y'all see that huge palette that Beauty Bay came out with that was like 3 palettes in one? Oh my gosh. Did anybody get that palette? Okay, then I'm going to go into this bluish gray shimmer called River right here. And put it on my lid. Oh, this is pretty. I don't know. This palette seems different from the others. That I've used. This is a really good shimmer. I've got some cleaning up to do. I realize that. I'm just going to close this and set it down. Do some cleaning up here. Okay, I think I have a really pretty look here. Just gonna go back into, what color was it? What was the first color we used? See, I'm already forgetting. Magnet? No, what was the darker color? Nightmare. And bring it down here. In my lower lash line. Okay, then I'm going to take this shade Bliss, which is this shade right here. Yeah, this shade right here. And I'm going to use that as an inner corner highlight. Feeling a little overexposed today. Let me clean my lens cap. Let me put on some mascara. Let me clean my brushes, and I will be right back. Okay, I cleaned my lens. I think you can see my look a little better now. It's less overexposed. Okay, so this is the look. I think it turned out really nicely. A nice kind of smoky blue look. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I think it turned out really nicely. So the next couple of looks are going to be, I don't know, not too, well, we're going to try to make it look a little, not too dramatic looking, because I can't wear like really dramatic looking makeup at work, so they're going to be a little less, just a little less, just a little, well, we're going to see if I can even do that. We're going to see. Okay. All right. I will see you for look number 2. I think I want to go down this row. I think I want to use this shade called Clouds, this shade called Steps right here. So these 2 shades. And then I want to use this shade right here called Thunder. And then probably one of these 2. They kind of look the same. So one of these 2. Probably use Seltzer right here. Probably use this one. Kind of do a little bit of a lighter look. A lighter look today. So I'm going into Steps to put in the center, the middle part of my eye. Yes, either today or tomorrow we are having an audit at work. And I'm kind of pissed off about it because we've already had one audit this year. And I don't understand why we're having another audit. Why we're doing 2 in 1 year. I kind of feel it's unnecessary. But I'm just going to do my stupid part of it. I'm not going to do any more. I'm not going to do any less. I'm not going to go above and beyond because I didn't get a raise this year. So I'm going into Clouds right now. So this is not like to see if we're going to be getting a raise or anything like that. If it was, I would actually put some effort into it. But no, we were told we were not getting a raise this year. Despite the economy. Oh, that's not the pressure one. Okay, I'm going into Thunder. I am trying to not look like a total clown for work though. I will make that effort. because in the procedural manner, in the POS, it says that we're supposed to wear neutral makeup, that the women are supposed to, if the women wear makeup, it's supposed to be neutral makeup. I think that'll do. Although I want to go into this onyx color and do some eyeliner. Yeah, that makes it look a little better. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. Take that onyx color, which is a not black, but gray black color, and bring it down a little bit here. Okay, let's take that seltzer color. It looks like this. It's like a silver. And put it on the lid. Very pretty. And a little bit above the lid. Actually, I'm going to take a little bit more of that thunder. You know I gotta be a little extra. It's still neutral. Just want to smoke it out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to go clean my brushes and put on my mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm gonna put, this is the look, but I'm gonna put this shade called Snow, this white shade right here, in my inner corner. It's just a matte white. It's not the most opaque white. Well, it's okay. In the inner corner. Okay, what did I do when I went off camera? I cleaned my brushes, but I did not put on my mascara. What was I even doing? So I'll put on my mascara now. All I was thinking about was putting in that inner corner highlight. So I'm using the mascara that I have been using is the L'Oreal Voluminous Panorama Mascara. In case you have been wondering, this is the mascara that I have been using for the last couple of months. I've really been enjoying it. I might layer it with the Essence, what's it called? Lash Without Limits, which I think I'll do today. We'll do some layering. So I'll take my Essence Lash Without Limits. These are my two favorite mascaras right now. Give me a lot of volume and length. Okay. Let's see if I need to clean up anything. Yes. Just taking a pointed Q-tip and cleaning up any mistakes. And here is the final look. Just going through and straightening up the lashes. Here is the final look. And let me know what you think down below. And we will move on to look number 3. And I'll let you know how the audit's going. Okay, be right back. Today we're going to do a taupey look. So I'm going to use this color Elephant. I may have used this color Marble, but I'm going to use it again. So this color, these two colors here. I'm going to use this color down here called Wolf. And then I'm going to use this color here called Mask. Right here. And then, well, wait. I might use this color here called Dove. Yeah, I might use that color instead of, well, wait. I'm having trouble seeing colors today. No, I'll stick with Marble. Because Dove is more gray. I'm going into Elephant. Okay, so we're not having the audit this week, after all. As it turns out, it's not going to be until late January, early February. This is the color Elephant. Did I say that? I can't remember. So, I was just as surprised to hear that. as anybody. It was supposed to be this week, but the auditor's schedule got turned around. And now everything has gotten turned around and upside down. And everything got moved to January, late January, early February. So that is when we were having the audit. Of course, we wouldn't have known this if we hadn't asked. Nobody told us. We had to ask about it. Okay, going into marble. Oh, and I kept calling I kept saying POS yesterday. Totally dyslexic. It's the SOP. It is a POS. And the fact of the matter that it is a piece of shit that should be shot into space. But it's actually called the SOP. Standard Operating Procedures. I'm a little dyslexic in the mornings. It's brain fog. If I say something weird in these videos, it's because it's early. It's early. And just attribute it to that. Okay, we're going into that wolf color for something a little dark. I don't know if this is necessarily taupey. I'm trying, you guys. It's Tuesday. And the makeup's getting everywhere. There's some fallout, but that's my fault. I didn't use my regular eye primer today, so things are a little patchy. I'm going back into that marble shade. I don't know why I didn't use my regular eye primer. I think I'm running out. I think that was the issue. Oh, I don't like this at all. Let's put on... Wait. Let me put on a little bit more of that wolf shade back here. No, not you. Not you. I was dipping into that nightmare again. Although that was a good shade. Okay, let's go into that mask color that I was talking about. Okay, it's nice. Got a lot of cleaning up to do. Okay. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad of a look. We're going into that wolf shade. I'm going to mix it with that nightmare shade. Wait, what just happened here? Hey, Pickle. I'm just going to bring it down a bit. Okay. Alright, I'm going to clean up my brushes, put on some mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, here's the final look. Not exactly what I had envisioned. But it's a look. It's a look. Probably will not be one of my favorite looks this week. But it's a look. Oh yeah, I wanted to put that snow color in my inner corner. Just kind of softening up the blend up here. So we're taking that whitish color. Well, yeah, oops, wrong. No, let's use Fairy, which is the white shimmer. It's the white shimmer in here. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. That's the Fairy right there. Right there. Oh, that's really pretty. That really adds to the look. Really adds to the look. Okay, that makes me happy. That makes me really happy. Okay, alright, we're moving on to look number 4. Okay, today I'm going to do a dark and white look. I think I'm going to use this color Snow. I'm going to use this color Highway right here. I'm going to use this darkest color called Tattoo. Yeah, and then I may or may not use a shimmer. If I do, I want to use this color Glass right here. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Did I use that color Glass before? I don't think I did. It doesn't look like I did. I don't think I did. It doesn't look like it's been swatched. In any case, let's go ahead and start. I want to do a dark and white look. So we are going into that Highway color, which is a dark gray look, gray shade. I know I still have my Halloween decorations out. It's November 5th and I still have my Halloween decorations out. I'm one of those people that, I'm not one of those people that decorate early. I'm one of those people that leave my decorations out after the holiday is over. I decorate late and leave my decorations out way too long after the holiday's over. I don't have any Thanksgiving decorations, so my next decorations that I put out will be probably Christmas decorations. Okay, I'm going into that Snow color, which is the white color. I'm going to pack it on. How's everybody's day going? I hope y'all are having a good week. My week has been going pretty good so far. I guess they had those big elections last night. I have no idea who won. I went to bed early. There was no big elections where I'm from. But I hope if where you're from and you had a big election, whoever you voted for won. Okay, now we're going into that dark tattoo shade. We're gonna see how dark this really is. I ended up really liking that look from yesterday, after all. It wasn't what I was going for, but I ended up liking it anyways. Okay, that is a dark, sorry about that. That is a dark color. Well, I mean, it is black, but it is very, some blacks aren't that pigmented. This one is very pigmented. Oh my gosh. This one is very pigmented. Very, very much so. Well, I wanted a dark look. I'm getting it. But I also wanted a light look. So I'm going back into that snow. So what do y'all do between Halloween and Thanksgiving? Or between Halloween and Christmas, if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving? I'm actually going to a Friendsgiving this year for the first time. Okay, I'm liking this look. It took me a minute, but yeah. Liking this look. Okay. What do I want to go into, though? Do I want to go into that glass? And do a silvery look? Because I've already done, like, a silvery look. Let's go into Frost. Oh, that's kind of a silvery, too. Did I do this one already? I'm sorry if I can't remember. I should have written down the names of the shades that I've used. Because I might have used Frost already. This is kind of a blue silver. It's very pretty. I don't feel like I've used this one. But tell me in the comments if I did use this one already. I don't feel like I've used this one. Okay, let's clean up this look. Okay. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the first look that I did. But I didn't use Nightmare. Which was that blue shade. Okay, now I'm going to go into Tattoo. And just come down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, I'm really liking this look. It's kind of got a frosty blue, dark look. Okay, let me go put on some mascara. Excuse me, clean my brushes, and I will be right back. Okay, we're going to put that snow color in the inner corner. That matte white in the inner corner. And perfection. I really like that frost color that I used for the shimmer. I'm glad I used a shimmer today. Ooh, I like that. So this is the final look that we got going on here. Yes, I like today's look a lot. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And again, here's the look. I like the shimmers in this palette. I really like this palette. I didn't think I was gonna like this palette that much, but I really ended up liking this palette. What are we gonna do tomorrow? I'm not really sure, but you are about to find out. So let's move into look number 5. Okay, finally on to the last day of this 5 looks, and I am going to use this dark shade called Tuxedo here. Right here. I'm going to use this color called Library right here. I'm going to use this color up here called Dove right here. And then I think I want to use this shade right here called Nightclub as my shimmer shade. So we are going to play with those colors right there. So we're going to start out with Library. And put it right there. We're just gonna see, I don't know, kind of pick these colors out at random just to see what kind of look they would make. That Tuxedo is kind of a dark blue, kind of like that Nightmare color. I am not going into work today. I am taking a mental health day. A much needed one. It is just so loud and kind of hot in that room that I work in. That I just need a break from that room that I work in. I know I get the weekends off, but sometimes I just need an extra day off from working. Just a mental health day. And I have the PTO for it. So I'm gonna use it. So that is that. So that is the Library color. Nice color there. We're going to use that Dove, which is actually a gray color. So we are kind of mixing these warms and cool tones together. Because Library is a little warm. I would say these are not all cool tone colors. But it works. Look at this light gray color in there. We're not trying to do anything complicated today. I'm gonna take that tuxedo color and put it on the outside V. On the outside part of my eye. That is a pretty color. That is a pretty color. I like this and that nightmare color. This palette I really liked. You know, I gotta say, I didn't think I was gonna like it that much when I first started using it. But it just turned out to be a very fun palette to use. So look at that, isn't that a fun look? Especially these blue shades. Especially these dark blue shades. This palette goes on sale a lot on Beauty Bay, if you're ever looking for it. Let's clean it up a little bit. Let's take that nightmare color. No, not nightmare, tuxedo. And bring it down. Just a little bit. Okay. So we have this pretty look here. And then we're going to take that nightclub shade. I know I haven't used this before. I'm gonna go get my nails done today. Because it's been almost 3 weeks since I've gotten them done. Oh yeah, that's a nice dark look. Let's put it on over here. Oh yeah, loving that. Let's clean it up inside here. And let's put on an inside corner highlight. Let's use that fairy color, which is that white. Got a hair there. That white shimmer called Fairy. and use that. Yes, that's perfect. Perfection. Why does it seem like it's overexposed? Okay, I'm gonna go clean my brushes and put on my mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is the final look that we've got going on here. I really like it. I'm glad I got to do something a little dark for the last look. Just gonna soften up this harshness up here. A little bit. Let me know what you think. Which look did you like best? I pretty much liked them all. Even the third look. Even the third look I liked. It grew on me. So, let me know which looks you liked. Let me pull my wig down a little bit. And, yeah. Let me know. And leave your comments down below. Please give this video a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Do all the YouTube things. Sending you out all of the good vibes. And yeah, hope you are having a good beginning of your month. And yeah, and let me know if you have this palette or any of the Beauty Bay 42 pen palettes. Again, this is what it looks like with all its 42 pan goodness. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this palette as well. And yeah, all of that good stuff. And I will see you in my next video. Okay. All right. See you soon. Goodbye.